In the world of South African hip-hop, there are talented MCs who on most days can stand as the most elite rappers in the world.
Yeah, they gon' hate who I'm becoming. I just pulled out of the dealership like F the budget. Problem is niggas tell girls to put their bottles on them. My girls solve a whole case, get to the bottom of it.
Today we're here to discuss the moments where South African rappers took their talents to the world stage and delivered. First starting with Stogie T. Now, mind you, I believe he has the best freestyle among South African rappers on Sway in the Morning, and there's a lot to choose from. Whether it be Nasty C, aka Casper in Your Vest, Questa, I believe he spat the best freestyle. Whether it be from him displaying the social economics of South Africa, showing extreme poverty and extreme wealth, all within a 4-minute freestyle.
But if you taking stock and you don't save a spot for the forsaken lot, from the bacon heart, land of the slavers dark, that's your prerogative, we polar opposites. I'm from that continent of poverty and long walk accomplishments, where former heroes give birth to spoiled rotten kids. The opulent meet the poor, cleaning their offices.
And if we had any freestyle that we consider close to the level of Black Thought on Funk Flex, I believe Stogie T's one might be up there.
They gon' photograph an African prototype of a starving kid, but not show you the royal blue Aston Martin whip. It's complicated. And fuck vibranium, educate them. We got ghettos too, and they orange juice concentrated. But Bo Brady said be measured in your actions. Give him honey and pain, happiness and the anguish.
And Stogie T is not a stranger to being recognized for being one of the most elite MCs in the world, whether it be from his history battling across multiple continents.
Now, by simple extrapolation science, give or take correction for... Now, by simple extrapolation science, give or take correction for... Let's do this again.
All the way to him proving to have the best pen within South African hip-hop. Next on our list is Nasty C's On The Radar freestyle. Now, what it may lack in terms of lyrical dexterity, it more than makes up for through confidence, braggadocio, and delivery. With it kind of being touted as the best freestyle within South African hip-hop, and with numerous American reactors claiming that Nasty C is the best rapper in Africa due to this freestyle.
You see the sun been up, we just fucking up the light bill now, cause boy we been on. Her ass too flat, I put myself in the friend zone. You would think I'm in love with Jennifer Aniston, how I keep putting my friends on.
Nasty C displayed his skill set, being a highly entertaining and energetic rapper who gives you smart and witty punchlines, packed with some of the most absurd things you'll ever hear a rapper say on most occasions. And this freestyle was no different, and that's why it's considered one of the best in South African history. Next on my list of the best freestyles in South Africa is A-reece on Sway. Typically, when it comes to a Sway in the Morning freestyle, Sway has to invite you onto a show where you conduct an interview with Sway live. But the interesting thing about this freestyle is that Sway came all the way to Johannesburg and wanted to test a young A-reece.
MCs that people hit up my timeline when I said who should be the next MC to come do Sway in the Morning. Everybody kept saying A-reece. Yep, A-reece, A-reece. That's all I kept hearing. So I responded on Twitter and said, well, man, tell him to bring it. He's welcome to come to the Valley of the Hyenas. And A-reece hit me back and said, then let's bring it. So I came here to South Africa instead of him flying to New York so we could bring it. Hey, Reece, where you at, baby?
But Reece then proceeded to do something quite interesting. Opting to go a cappella, A-reece delivered one of the best 6-minute freestyles we've ever heard in the country's history, with him spitting out impressive bars, whether it be from his wave creator Michael Phelps' bar that leads to Nas and Illmatic.
Can y'all hear me? 25 years later since Illmatic, still it ain't hard to tell the difference between the wave creators and the Michael Phelps. The difference between the great whites and the beluga whales. They underhandedly asking me for some help. Fuck them all, they just relying on me for some clientele, yeah. They only friends when they got some tickets to sell. Ghost Rider bravado, I'm on the highway to hell. Bon Scott, hot-headed, you see my skull through the scalp.
This freestyle showed the tenacity that A-reece has had throughout his entire career, and displayed the hunger that he's always carried into each and every verse he spat, and to me was the standout freestyle on Sway's visit to South Africa. So with all that being said, let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and let me know other rappers you thought had the best freestyles within South African hip-hop history. And until then, my name is Fidel, And this was the best freestyles within South African hip hop.